Okay, guys, today we're going to start talking, well, this whole section's on polynomials, okay? More than one term. And we're going to, whenever we start a new section, we're going to start with vocabulary. So let's do a bit of that and we'll just talk through it. A monomial, whoa, don't want that, okay? A monomial means one term, okay? So this is a term, that's one term. That's a term. Right? 10x is a term. 10xy is a term. 10xy squared is a term. 10xy squared over 3 is a term. So this is all still just a monomial. Plus 2, now it's a binomial. It has two terms. It's also a polynomial. It has more than one term. Okay? Just by adding that. Once I put a plus or a minus in there, now I've got more than one term. Okay? Minus 3x. Okay, now we've got a trinomial. It has three terms. All right, plus 4z. Okay, now we don't really have a special name for something with four terms. It's just a polynomial with four terms. Okay, now a polynomial is written in standard form if the terms are arranged so that the exponents are in descending order. Okay, so if I had this, okay, I didn't need to go that far. But let's say I had 2x squared, it's not, there we go, all right? Let's say I had 2x squared plus 3x cubed minus 4x plus 2. This is not in standard form. And the reason it's not in standard form is because this has the highest exponent, but it's not in the front. Okay? The exponent went up. Then it went down to 1. Okay? So to write this thing in standard form, I would need to put the 3x cubed term in front plus 2x squared minus 4x plus 2. Okay? Now, another thing about standard form is sometimes we might have a polynomial that looks like this. It may say, let me try a different color just because, that's the way I am. 4x cubed plus 3x squared y plus 2xy squared minus 3y cubed. Now this is considered in standard form, but the problem is I've got two variables now. Which one do I go by? Should I go by y cubed? Because if I should, then it should be in the front, right? But it's in the back. What I need to do, and Winslow is already telling me, is that we're going alphabetically. All right, I'm going to choose x to go before y, and so then I'm going to use all of the x terms. Those are descending. So you see it's x cubed, x squared, x to the first, and then this one at the end is x to the 0, which is just 1. That's why we don't see it there. Okay? All right, let me see if there's something else that we need to make sure that we cover. Oh, yes, definitely. The degree of a polynomial. Guys, the degree of a polynomial is a number. And that degree is the highest exponent that shows up in the polynomial. So if I look at this one here, right, 3x cubed plus 2x squared minus 4x plus 2, this has a degree of 3, okay, because the highest exponent is a 3. And that has a name, actually. It's called a cubic. And we'll talk about that in one of the examples, but we're not there just yet. We'll talk about names in just a minute. Okay, so I think we have a good feel for the things that we're going to be doing, and we've got a lot of vocabulary in there. So let's go into example 1.